What's going on, fam? Hope you're all doing and feeling well. I am currently at the airport. If you want to guess, I almost missed my flight, but I'm happy that I didn't. I'm ready to board pretty soon. Excited to get out of this cold ass ghetto weather. Alright, y'all, so we have officially made it. Let me actually close this door so I don't let somebody hit it. So I figure I'll show you guys the rental real quick. Now listen, I know I'm sort of wilding for this, but at the same time, I've been wanting a Porsche for a minute, so I figured why not at least test it out, you know. Yeah.
To all my sons worldwide, all my juniors, I apologize for my absence. I know.
What's going on, fam? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am currently in Los Angeles, LA. I am really tired. It's currently 6:30 a.m. Apartment touring is actually the reason why I'm out here, if you guys didn't know already. There's a potential that I'm moving to LA, so I guess that's something to come. So far, what I've done is my devotions. I'm in a group chat with my friends, Praise and Leighton. And we basically just send our daily devotions every single day. And it's just pretty cool having a group of friends who hold you accountable to one of your goals. So yeah, as you guys can see, I rented the Porsche. The Porsche is pretty fire. That's gonna be my drive around for the next couple of days. After this, I'm going to Dallas to go look at some apartments in Dallas as well. LA so far is pretty nice. I will say that when I first got here, it was just so weird versus the East Coast, because right now it's the winter and everything is dead. Trees, leaves, grass. When I came here, and there's palm trees that are swinging and grass that's growing. I was really expecting the wind to hit me with that quick 1-2, and it did it. So I was hype about that. So a few reasons why I really want to move to LA. It's like the first time that I came out here, there was just a certain vibe that I got. And I also just feel like God is pushing me to be in a new area, in a new place. Originally, when I moved to Philadelphia, I only moved there because of work. As you know, I'm no longer working that job, and this is my full-time job. I feel like I'm finally at a place where all of my hard work is allowing me to make decisions that are completely based off of how I feel in my present moment versus my decisions having to be made off of my other life circumstances. I decided that I don't think I want to be in Philadelphia anymore. I will say that after coming out here and being alone, the first thing I did was to hit my friends up. Like, yo, low-key, like, it would have been a vibe if you guys were all out here, but that is another reason why I came out alone, is because I needed to see how I felt on my own. The thing is if you're with a group of friends, of course it's gonna be a vibe, you know what I mean? It's always gonna be a vibe, and that can skew your perception of how you really enjoy the place and get a true feeling for how it would feel if I was here, because I would be here alone, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't wanna extend this intro too long. I appreciate you guys for tuning in so far. Make sure you like and drop a comment. Also subscribe if you haven't already, because we're lit, it's lit over here, and I'm about to be bringing you guys videos every other week, maybe. Yeah, I'm working on that. But consistency is gonna be ramping up. Long story short, I'm just happy that I even brought this camera and I'm recording right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna get back into looking at apartments and trying to schedule things. Oh, another thing. I didn't schedule any apartment tours. I know. Because I had so many work things going on that I really wasn't even sure what days I was gonna be out here. I booked this flight 2 nights ago and I left the morning after. But yeah, let's get into today.
You without a name to drop. I don't know how I expected you to get your clout up and get your money up, but don't worry. Daddy's home. And I know I miss so much of your life. Turn me up. Yeah. Niggas know they need to stop.
It's really nice outside. Prada is on the shades. Currently, I'm headed to tour my first apartment, and I'm really late, but I'll catch y'all there. So I ended up being a little bit too late for the first appointment, but they said that they wanted to reschedule it anyways. The other time that they had would allow for me to see more apartments and more things that they suggest. So I'm just waiting for my second appointment. Picked up some snacks. This is my first time trying this. These are pretty good. It's like some chickpea crisps, and I also got a Lunchable. I know, it's childish. I'm so tired of all these fake spam calls, and I answer each one because I never know if it's potential business. I think it's time for a new number.
for something that is not Pepsi. I'm just pouring up the shots. I remember that I told you I missed you. That was kinda like a mass text. I remember that I told you I loved you. That was really in the past tense. I remember that I told you I get you. Truth is that I get around. That you're having us a kid, 42 here. I send a kid around. Yeah. On Benedict with the top down. Shorty's out here getting knocked down. City coming off a lockdown. Rap niggas doing weak features for a pop artist till they pop down. Used to wanna throw the rock up. Niggas know how.
Yeah, so I just left the first spot and building was really nice. The apartments itself, I liked a lot. I like the 2-bedroom a lot, but it's a little bit outside of my budget. And now I'm headed to the second apartment tour.
You can either sit and be with all of these haters be on you. Wanna say like me, yeah. One if you call and you talk to the girl, I'll share my world with you. You won't waste your time, you waste your time. I mean honestly, open your eyes and see, it ain't what you need. Waste your time. You can have all the space.
Currently at the last apartment tour of the day. I am beyond tired. It is currently 9:22 p.m. and my body is definitely feeling the East Coast time of 12:22 a.m. I'm extremely tired. I ended up getting In-N-Out. Low-key, In-N-Out is pretty overhyped and the onions make it disgusting. I toured a total of maybe 25 units today, and I will never tour that many apartment buildings in one day again. Tired, I'm headed back to the hotel room, and from there I am going to wash my face and knock the hell out. Good morning, how you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good.
I grew up there, so true.
I've been up there working since the age of 16. I've witnessed a lot, seen a lot, and that's the reason that I'm as mature as I am. I'm saying I'll write this down. While you're creating your content, thank you, take care. Buenos dias. Much. I just wrapped up a one-on-one. Good morning, fam. Today is Tuesday, my 3rd day in LA, and yesterday was a really good day for me. I'm happy that I saw as many apartments as I saw. There were a few that I could definitely see myself living in, so I'm happy about that. I feel a little bit more relieved to know that I do have some spots that I can choose between. Today, I want to look at a few more apartments, but I also want to start hanging out with some friends just so I can get a feel for what it's like as far as social life goes in LA. But at the same time, I didn't let anybody know that I'm here because I wanted to make sure that I was getting a feel for LA for myself. But I realized that you still do need community and people that you're hanging out with. So we'll see how that goes. It's currently 7:50. As you saw earlier, I was on calls, one-on-one meeting with someone that I'm mentoring. It was really a valuable call, and I'm happy that I was able to speak with him and give him some insight on sort of how I got where I am. Afterwards, I had my regular one-on-one meeting with my manager that I have every single week. She's sad but excited that I'm possibly moving to Cali. So I'm really excited. I just feel good. It feels nice outside. The weather is nice. It just feels cool to be in a different area. Finally feel that sunlight, that serotonin again. So we shall see what happens. It's definitely such a scary feeling to think that I may move all the way across the country. I'm so far away from friends, family, things I'm comfortable with, and I know, but at the same time, I'm realizing that that's the reason why I want to move, because I want to be in a place where I have to relearn how to live. And I think that the more that you relearn how to live, the more that you're able to live, because you see so many different versions of life, and you're able to really choose the path and the life that you want to live. So yeah, it's still 8 a.m. I'm gonna FaceTime my sister so I can let them see the apartments that I've toured. I wanna grab maybe coffee or something, and from there get my day started. I'm still looking at apartments right now, so that's what I'm gonna do for like the next 30 to an hour. So yeah, I'll take you along with me. What's going on, fam? Hope you're all doing and feeling well. Whichever day you're seeing this. I actually ended up not going to the gym because I had a bunch of other things to get done, such as recording a video, which I feel like is gonna do really well on TikTok just because it was sort of explaining my move and why I wanted to be out here. So I'm really excited to see how that performs. So right now I'm actually headed over to the apartment building that I saw last night. It was a little bit dark in there, so I didn't have a chance to get a good feel for what the apartments look like. So I'm hoping that I can get a good feel for what it looks like during the day and go from there. So I made it to the building, but I decided that I don't want to bring my camera along just because I feel like I've been not really able to be in the tours because I'm trying to record. So I'll update you guys in a second. Wait, y'all here? All right, $66. Craziest part about it, I don't even think I filled it up about halfway. That I will indeed be sticking with my Tesla if I move out here. That's a fact. Grab a snack or something real quick. So I ended up being on the phone with my parents and completely forgot that I was recording. But to give you an update of sort of what's been happening today, I basically only visited that one apartment building. I wasn't a huge fan of the units that they were able to show me. There's another building that I really love, and it's in a nice part of DTLA, and I don't feel like I'll have any issues at all. So there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna pull a trigger on that unit. That of course depends on how I feel after I go out to Dallas as well. I think I'm just gonna drive around DTLA for a little bit, and then afterwards I'm gonna head back to my hotel. My checkout is at 12 tomorrow. I need to figure out the next hotel that I'm gonna go to because now I actually have a few more planned. Tomorrow I'm meeting up with one of my management team members. Her name's Donnell. She actually used to manage a friend of mine and I met her last time I was in LA. So that should be a cool time. We're gonna go grab some eats and afterwards actually may head over to the Elwood Studios. But yeah, probably close out here for the night and catch you guys on the next drift. What's going on, fam? I am actually headed to go get food. Donnell, we're about to go get some eats. She's gonna let me know what she thinks about LA, what I should keep in mind, things along those lines. Got Donnell in the cut.
I'm broken down.
I just realized that I haven't checked in with you guys in like the past couple of hours. I went back to that apartment building and I looked at it a little bit earlier during the day and it was nice. I also got some lunch. The food was really good. She put me onto this thing called like chicken penne and that shit was pretty fire. Now I'm just shopping because I'm headed to Dallas for a few days. I'm gonna try and find a few pieces for that and then I'm gonna call it a night afterwards. What's going on, fam? Good morning. It is currently Thursday. Last day and night of my trip. I'm gonna be leaving to Dallas tomorrow morning. I actually need to book my flight now that I think about it. I just picked up breakfast and this is actually my first time eating breakfast my entire time being here. Every other time I've been eating at like 11, 12, earliest, like 3 p.m. My first day here, I didn't eat until like 6 p.m., but I digress. I'm basically just gonna eat, try and look for some last minute apartments. I just got done a bunch of work. I also need to edit my episode 2, basically me looking for a new apartment series. And yeah, very regular ass breakfast, just a omelet, hash browns, toast, and a coffee. That coffee is what I really needed this morning. You know what I'm talking about. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to it. They also decided to give me no kind of fork, spoon, or anything, so I'm literally about to use my hands. What's going on, fam? It is another beautiful day here in Los Angeles. I got on shorts today. It's just crazy to think that last week I was literally walking through the coldest days of my lifetime. That's mad cat, but you know, I gotta gas it up. I'm walking up a ramp right now, so I'm low-key out of breath. So if you guys catch me huffing and puffing and wheezing, mind your business. I just find it crazy that I've been out here all this time and I haven't went to a single store to pick up any type of items. So today, I have 2 apartment tours, but aside from that, we are shopping. I low-key might have to look into getting the Porsche because she is fire. Can't tell me otherwise. I'm here, I'm a few minutes late to the tour, but that's honestly not that bad. Every time I've went, they've always been late because they were finishing up with someone else who was late. So I figured that's a trend that I'm finna take part on. But let me go on this apartment tour and I will check back in with y'all right after. I just found the apartment. I found the one. I just found the best apartment, best amenities. God had this one in mind. There was a reason that he made me feel a way about the other ones. This one I walked in, the sun bussin'. The bedrooms bussin'. Just everything about it bussin'. There was a few things like the closet that I was like, oh, I might switch this up a little bit. But I didn't have a single thing of, I don't like this. I didn't have a single question about that. I don't know why, I shouldn't even say I don't know why I'm so hyped. I've worked so hard to try and get to a point where I'm able to reap the benefits of my hard work. Let me just tell you, I've had the hardest time trying to figure out how the hell to get where I'm going. I'm going to the bodega store. What type of shit is this? This is the wildest entrance I've ever seen. Finally made it in, and it's surviving here, so I guess I'll give him the pass. Solomon. And I did pick up a few things. Now I'm going back to my car, head out from there. Just made it back into the hotel. Decided to pick up some food, some ramen, hibachi. What's going on, fam? It is currently 5:50 a.m. I'm gonna go pick up the car so that I can go drop it off. And then after that, I'm gonna be headed out to the airport. My flight for Dallas is at 8, so by the time I drop off the car and get to the airport, damn, I low-key am not giving myself that much time. That's like the theme of this trip. Everything is last minute, which is not okay, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Definitely gonna miss driving her. Low-key, the speakers are better than the Tesla, and I never thought that there would be any car that had a better speaker than the Teslas. Great while it lasted. Y'all might see me in a Porsche, just watch. We are back in my Philadelphia apartment. You're probably wondering why, but listen, I had all intentions to vlog while I was in Dallas. Let me actually give you guys a little bit of background story. So rewinding in a day from what you guys just saw, I stayed up all night between packing, looking at apartments in Dallas so I can tour. And when I got to Dallas, I was so exhausted. Not even just that, as soon as I landed, it was 28 degrees and raining. Just disgusting weather. And there was no way that I was able to compromise with that after just being in like 60, 70 degree weather for an entire week. But I still wanted to keep an open mind to it, right? I'm in the Uber and he's asking me like, where am I coming from? All these questions. And I tell him like, yeah, I'm looking at apartments in downtown Dallas. Okay, I'm gonna show you when we get there. We're driving on the highway. He's like, oh, this is uptown Dallas. We're gonna keep driving. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll start seeing some buildings. He's like, here's downtown. When I saw the buildings that he was pointing at, there's like 10 buildings standing up here. The area just didn't look anything like I was expecting it to look the way that I see it online. I had no type of architecture or infrastructure that was just fire. I would feel inspired to create content in. I want my next spot to really motivate me creatively. I started looking at Airbnb. How much would I save if I ended this trip like 2 to 3 days early? And that's exactly what I did. I came home the next day and I put an application for the last apartment that I saw in LA. I'm not gonna show you guys just yet, but it will be on my TikTok tomorrow, Monday, at sometime during the day. Either way, I'm just grateful that I was able to experience it because I've been considering Dallas for a number of reasons for some time now, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. And I was able to save a little bit because I determined that so early on. I didn't even get a chance to tour any apartments out there. So that's another reason why, if you're following along on my apartment tours on TikTok, my moving series, that's the reason why I don't have any Dallas apartments in there, or I didn't mention that second city. I'm really excited, really happy. Thank God above all for instilling in me all of the things that he has. It has allowed me to create streams of income that's funding my move out there. One thing I'm gonna say is that moving is so expensive and I didn't expect it to be as much as it is. So if there's any kind of videos that you guys want around moving, around what my experience is like in certain areas of LA, certain areas of Dallas, make sure to drop it down in the comments. Make sure to also drop a comment in general. Hook your boy up. I wanna start getting more active on here. I'm gonna be taking you guys along my entire journey being in LA, meeting people, XYZ. So as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you're all doing and feeling well. Much love and light. Dio out. We out to LA. New apartment time. Hey, new apartment.